Knowing how far you're hitting each club in your bag is going to save you more shots than you can imagine. And I know this by going through this with hundreds of golfers, showing results in the very next round they're playing simply by getting to know all the information about their carry distances. Hey everyone, Max here, and I told you before, and I'm going to tell you over and over and over again, because people don't tend to listen to this because this is not what they want to hear, but it's still very, very true. If you want to shoot lower scores, you have to know how far you hit your golf clubs. And how do I know that that is important? Because pretty much every golfer I've ever made this with or done this with has improved their scores over the next couple of rounds without question. No matter if it's a 30 handicap or a scratch golfer, if they starting to get to know and they actually figure out how far they're hitting each club and they use that information when playing, they are going to see an improvement in their score whether they like you or not. It's just that powerful. Not only knowing it, because this is kind of two things. Because the first thing is that most golfers realize, well, it's probably good to know how far I hit each club. Because if I know how far I hit each club, I'm going to choose the right club more often. Yes, that is one part. One very important part, which is going to give you a reality check, well worth it. And I warn you about that. But the second part is not something that a lot of golfers think about. Because what I have most golfers do is not only find out their distances or their yardages, but I also recommend them to actually print them out and put them in or on your golf bag to always have them with you, not having to bring up your phone or anything like that. You can always have the information very available to you and use that to when you're making your decisions out on the golf course, not having to rely on your memory or rely on, well, remembering the right distances. It's kind of like having your own caddy. That, well, instead of your own caddy actually being a piece of paper, but still. The people who have had the most success with this actually printed their distances out, they laminated the piece of paper, and they put it on the back. And through their routine, they're checking the distance of the shot they're going to hit, then they go to their bag, and they're actually watching this kind of piece of paper that's been there for years by now, and they just get that confirmation. Well, it is an 8-iron. It's 110 meters to at the middle of the green. They go to their bag and they see that their 8-iron goes 114 on average. It's a perfect 8-iron, and they just know that. They get that confirmation in a way that a caddy would give that information or confirmation to a tour player, and through that give them even more confidence in the shot they're about to hit. And through all of that, they're actually hitting more good shots. And more good shots means even more success, right? So it's not only important to know the distances because it's going to help you take the right club more often and avoid hitting it short of the green, or also giving you a little bit of that reality check that we already mentioned. It's also going to help you become more confident when you're hitting each golf shot. And if there's something a lot of golfers are going to improve from, is having more confidence over the golf ball. I bet that you can recognize yourself in a lot of that. So if you're going to do anything for the coming few days or this coming week to help you improve your golf game, book a time with a TrackMan or Foresight or something like that. Measure your distances with all golf clubs, only the carry distances. Measure them, figure them out, and print them as soon as possible. Keep that in your bag or on your bag. Use that information for every shot going forward, and you're going to thank me when your golf game improves even the next round.